Hi, my name is Joe, and tonight we're going to be reacting to the Fallen banner. Oh boy. So, I saw the thumbnail. Are they really just doing Fallen Byleth again? But it's male this time. And since it's male Byleth, he's typically a tome user, so let's see. The Snothis. Ooh, dude, hold on. Do you see what I see? Is that a modern Gambit skill? I've been behind closed doors. I've been talking about a Gambit revamp for the modern age that's actually good. It could be here. He's got a style, attack from 3 style, because I guess that might be a male Byleth thing now as well, because Brave male Byleth also had that, but whatever. Alright, Sothis' Wrath, Slaying, at start of turn and after Canto, Panic, Speed Shackle, Res Shackle, Seeking and Spreading within 2. Good. Panic's just stats, it's whatever, but Shackle is appreciated. Also just stats, but a decent chunk. Omni plus 15, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, and full NFU. And then I assume a lot of the power is in the style, so this is Wrath style. Incredibly creative. Attack from 3, 10 damage, that's it. It is once per turn though, instead of once every other turn or whatever some other styles are. So yeah, attack from 3, 10 true damage every turn. Sounds good to me. Serious Pulse. We got boost damage by units flat speed, because this is a 5 cost premium special. Oh boy. At start of turn inflicts speed res -7, and oh my god, dude. I keep forgetting that the special slot at this point in the game might as well just be a second weapon slot, that you could just put whatever in here. Speed res -7, share spoils plus, which is insane. TLDR, debuff on the enemy. If you kill them, the unit that killed them gets refreshed. Lamau. And that's Seeking and Spreading within 2 as well. And then inflicts a penalty on Omni equal to highest penalty on each step between. Yeah. It's like a reverse bonus doubler thing. Oh boy. Reduce damage from foes' first attacks by X%. If unit initiates combat or during unit's first combat initiated by foe, 80% unpierceable. Sun. Otherwise 40. And reduces damage from foes' follow-up attack by 40? Okay. And then you get 10 points of offensive frozen for potent follow 100. Pretty stacked skill, honestly. Share spoils plus is insane to just tack onto something, and he really wants to just engage, take a hit back with 80% unpierceable DR, and then just kill back. And then refresh himself and fuck off maybe. Kinda crazy. What else you got? Arya. Demonic Force, dual support, really short skills, but Arya true damage, dual support, instruct support, essentially minus the great talent, and then Demonic Force, presumably from Gambit. Speed res -4. Neutralize unit's penalties. Unit deals damage equal to max special cooldown count times 5, baby. We're getting actual modern Gambit. It's time. I can only assume that the other units have like the melee version of this. I've been waiting for this for a while. We'll see. Gambit's been cool, but it got phased out very quickly. Anyway, so we're talking, if you have a 5 cooldown special, 25 true damage. Yikers. And then 15 flat DR. Yikers. And preempt pulse. Very good. I think at the bare minimum, that's what a modern Gambit should be. Like, just flat out. They didn't do anything crazy. They tacked on preempt pulse. I'm cool with it. Bring the skill back. I think I have like 1 or 2 Brave male Robins to fodder. And as far as Magic Gambit, the friggin' young Robin is in the shop right now, I think. Anyway. Oh look, they're demoing against a unit that I just accidentally plus 10. Okay, with a type disadvantage. So he's just gonna eat this for breakfast. The artwork is pretty good, by the way. With the right support, you can still probably crack through that. Like, I don't know. He's still probably made of paper, but 80% unpierceable. Oh my. Actually, those are respectable defenses. All right, moving on. Ivy? What? Why? Look, Ivy's whatever, man, but like, there are other engaged characters. Literally the friggin', I guess light spoiler alert, friggin' what's his name, Diamant's dad, that dies and gets brought back as like a soldier. You could have done that for an engaged character, but, you know, just the same 5 engaged characters, I guess. Whatever, dude. Like, we got an Ivy 6 months ago. Whatever. Fell Tome, Canto Distance Max 3 Min 1, Slaying, disables adaptive damage. That was on the winter one too, is the adaptive damage in the rune with us. For unit and allies within 3, this is, yeah. It's the same thing as Winter Ivy, where it's stats and then preempt pulse on every single attack. Very, very good, and so far this effect has only been on that Winter Ivy and now this one, I think. 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, defensive tempo, and restoring 7 HP. Whatever. Logic, good, but if you had Winter Ivy, that came out ballpark around the same time as the rearmed Lysithea, and the fodder on her is just like perfect on that unit. I personally did that because I also got like 3 Lysitheas, so this is probably a complete pass, undoubtedly, and I hate it. Detect Aerial, good. Proxploy, good. Final Say, Omni +9 visible, pass. I think this part is new. Unit can move to a space within 2 space of an ally, within 2 space of any ally, within 5 spaces. Yeah, I think when they were making this friggin' unit, they were like, oh god, well, we don't know what else to do. The dumbest pass effect. Because a unit with pass and this type of warping, like arguably the most powerful type of warping, because all you need to do is enter combat once, or used an assist, by the way, so not even. This is nightmare mode. This is what they had to put on the unit to make people remotely interested, I imagine. Creation Pulse Anathema. Creation Pulse has a status I'm still a big fan of. And then you get the Res Check Brave. And then it's the same thing as Winter Ivy. Yeah. Pretty sure she had Miracle too. Very, very boring that they had to tack on this toxic gas effect on an already good unit, but whatever. I'm just skipping through this. Incredibly lazy, man. Once again, there are other engaged characters. 4th Ivy alt, by the way. Come on. Anyway, pissing me off. Now I have no idea who the fuck this is, but she kind of looks cool, I guess. Rearmed Red Tome. But something tells me, oh god, she has a 0 damage, like, Elise thing. Anyway, I was gonna say something tells me the Red Tome thing, where they have sky high attack and res, and then they're just a debuff bot, and they have Arya. It's just boring, but the weapon, Arcane 12's Writ, Slaying, start of turn and after action, speed res -7, sabotage, speed and red shackle. Okay. Seeking and spreading within 2, 15 true damage, Omni +15, 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, 50% piercing. The bare minimum, like, this is just stats, and this is the minimum combat. Whatever. Not even a special jump in here, by the way. Arcane weapon. Like, for an arcane weapon, seems dog shit to me. But whatever. Comet. Big cooldown. This has a special jump in it. I guess they're trying to make, like, red mages the big single hit people now, maybe? Arya helps with that. And then we have speed res unrest. Man, that's a big ass C skill. Okay. Speed res unrest. I think, yeah, this is the same exact thing that we got on the previous banner on Leon, right? Just different stats. TLDR, res check, map wide, fatal smoke, and then you also get true damage and flat DR from this. So this is a pretty de facto big res stat B skill that you can use. That's about it. And then we have 11th Dead Lord, preference C. Phantom res +5, disables adaptive damage, is in the room with us. At start of player or enemy phase, grants attack res +6, anathema, and neutralize foes bonuses to unit and allies within 3. Within 3 is much better than within 2, especially when we're talking about anathema, where every unit that has it contributes to the effect within a range. So, big fan of that. Grants bonus to units, Omni equal to number of allies with anathema, including unit times 4 max 12. Big chunk of stats, and she, like, between the shackles and the sabotage, whatever she had, and unrest being a pretty chunky daunt as well, like, you're losing effectively a shitload of speed and res. So that's cool. 7 flat DR and offensive tempo. And then we have Berserk Style. Unit can attack foes from 5 spaces away, baby. Yes, sir. And 3 rows and 3 columns. Lamau. Is that, like, better than the other ones? I don't remember the wording, but combat's reduced to 0. Yeah, whatever. And then after combat inflicts feud, big, one of the biggest keywords in the game now, big, and discord on foe throughout its next action, and refreshes the unit. At least this doesn't spread, thank God. But feud is horrifying nonetheless. And then the same stipulations that come from everything else. Yeah, once per turn, scary. And at the bare minimum, you eat the Heimdallr combat, right? So yeah, personally, don't really give a fuck about this, and the rearm weapon, like, really blows, but whatever. Let's see what Big T has in store. Last Fallen banner with Dedu, they killed it. All I'm saying, design-wise, like visually and all that, really cool. Big T, his voice acting is awful. I'm sorry. Another Blue Beast Fallen unit. Come on now. Dude, I don't remember his voice being this. My bad. Is that really XL in the year of our savior 2026 when they just made those break skills? That's something new though. That's like power corrupt BC slot that probably has true damage and flat DR. Ooh, and he has a new special too. Alright, let's see it. Arcane Fury Bite. Slaying. For foes within 3x3, Omni -5, and 10 true damage. Like, dude, how do you make the last arcane weapon 1 second before this in the trailer and then make this one that's instantly better? What are we talking about? Omni +10, he gets the other 5 from the effect before. 25 true damage, 15 flat DR, 15 special DR, 50% piercing, very good, and then you get the extra space movement because this is the flying beast weapon. Historically, kind of the scariest one, so yeah. And then Sturdy Lagoos, this is a 5-cost beast special, and dude, if I ever get this skill going on Summer Deer, man, all I'm saying. But 5 cost, flat defense boost, 40% unpierceable DR from the first attack. If you're transformed, you get heavy blade and guard. What? I mean, okay. I was hoping for something a bit more interesting for 5 cost, but I'll take it, I guess. XL, you just made break skills that are just better. What? Can flying units not get break, or can beasts not get break? If so, why? I didn't look at the inheritance restrictions. Anyway, Dark Beast Agility. If this is keeping up with the trend of the other BC skills, this builds from Colorless Feud. Okay. Attack speed, defense -4, feud, omni feud, 5 true damage, 15 flat DR, speed based NFU. Okay, very good. And then Chaos Torrent, Canto distance +1 max 4, no transform thing, and then turn 0 transform on defense. And at start of turn, after unit acts, after Canto, attack defense -7, frozen, which is what the Pirate Tibarn Refine ? Did, which is cool. Frozen as a status, very good. Sabotage, seeking and spreading within 2, fine. Attack speed, defense -5, fine. 20% true damage and flat DR. And if unit has not used, okay, first thing that comes to mind is the Felix thing, but I'll read it. If unit has not used or been the target of an assist skill during the current turn, grants another action, baby. Does not trigger when affected by the effects of Foresight Snare or traps and Ether Raids. Okay. But this is just the Felix thing, right? Pretty good. Pretty freaking good skill, I guess. Alright, I've yapped long enough. Overall thoughts. For me, pretty easy scup. I like that Gambit is getting a fresh new coat of paint. It's been long overdue. 80% unpierceable on Byleth is the scary part. Ivy, painfully boring. Red mage character, painfully boring, but has a cool style, I guess. Not cool, but like painfully boring unit with a toxic style that eats combat, whatever. And then Tibarn, the weapon's really good. The C skill's really good. The B skill is enough. The new inheritable 5-cost B special, I was really expecting more, but whatever. Like, overall, easy skip from me. That's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one for Air D. I gotta get that done. Once again, I apologize for no video last week, but my PC issues are fixed. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, how your week's going. If you're gonna summon, have a good one. Bye-bye.